Hey, what's going on? Alright, I'm here reviewing my medic gameplay from preseason before Invite Season 6, where I'm screwing with MCM on product because, product wasn't in last season, so we're gonna, we had a couple problems with our team, especially when to get me out and when I need to be baiting our team more just to stay alive. So I'm going to be taking a look here and eyeing that. Something to note here is we do have Space Ghost Coffee on demo instead of RJ, so keep that in mind. But obviously, I can be playing better regardless of our demo. This is a fine mid so far. This positioning is good. The heal level seems fine. I would like to keep the beam on triple a bit more, but if the call was to go in, then that's good. Yeah, Zukima jumped in, so the call was to go in indeed. Maybe, yeah, even there, I got out a little bit before the rest of our team. Here I know there's no demo or sniper or even pyro and stuff, so I think it was fine for me to get forward there. And now I bait the point. Let's see, so we heard them call, they're getting close, so I'm keeping my beam on triple, getting ready to go. But, I don't know, maybe I should have been farther back there and not ready to contest the point as conveniently. Because when triple... Hold on for a second. Oh, please no heavy sound. Right, so when triple was so close to the point, and I was ready to go too, like the demo was kind of just like single deading on me, and putting enough pressure to finally get me to force, so we had a pretty bad Uber there. I think the play for me then was to play a lot further back, but keep our other players forward. So like keep Rue maybe on this rock here where he is, and keep our demo peeking outside of pocket here, so maybe keep me along the wall downhill. So that's a good place to start already. So here we're down 4, they're down 3. I probably was too forward here already. Like I could have been doing the same healing, but from like the bottom of hill instead of closer to pocket. This I think is okay. They're still down 3, and we want to get back in soon. And it's a lot harder to bomb me from up here. Here now, like having no one with me is a bit unfortunate. Maybe I, should have waited for Space Ghost. This positioning is okay. Again, I could have like played. I think I could have played the beam a bit more, but. So now I'm chilling in pocket. 35. Nice reflection spring rolls. And I just go down. I mean, yeah, it's another situation where we just had so many players alive. Like, even look now, like, our engineer and spy are the ones who died. And the demo was shooting me from the fence on our side of point. So, like, I don't know if it was called that all, like, they had something like 7 players pushing across point, and I never got that call. Or, I don't know. Like, it couldn't be anything else to me, really. Or is my team just letting them walk in without shooting at them, even though we're all still in the fight? Hard to say. I think I was playing the beam fine, spacing out well enough. Someone jumps in me, that's okay. This spot's nice. I like sitting in the minis here. Aaron puts it in a spot where it still like helps me a lot of the time, especially if I'm around rock. So if someone gets too close, I'll be okay. I'm like waiting for this arrow on me. Now I'm a bit close without the rest of our team, but we have Uber and we should be contesting the point. But like Space Ghost is here reloading. Like you see, he has 2 stickies loaded in that Uber when we used in. Oh, this one's stupid. So Space Ghost had 2 stickies and was reloading behind point, and then I kind of had Spring Roll sitting on our side of the point. But I had the Uber ready to go, saying why don't we should stop this capture with it. So I'm a bit ahead of my team, but I think the play was to do something about it. I actually really want to go back to that. I hope I don't break the demo, but we're going to take a look there. Because, yeah, that was such a... It seems like in my head, that's why I'm like... you know, gaslighting myself a little bit, like, man, maybe I'm just playing that bad. But no, this seems kind of like the right play. Why don't I over here? I wonder. Maybe I'm calling that we're getting Uber soon and I'm just trying to wait for it. So like now we should be going in and getting ready to go. And I've been calling my percentage this whole time. Space Ghost just had 0 things loaded and reloaded. So now we use after the thing. Screen Rolls comes in and saves us by taking out the Pyro, luckily. But yeah, another not great Uber. Here I'm trying to get some heals onto Tsukima to jump in after Uber to, you know, make something of it. And they are 3 down. So luckily our team is able to stay alive better than this anyway. And here, like, our whole team is forward on their side of the point, and I take a stupid fight. This whole scrim felt like the scrim of cursed arrows. Don't know what it was, but people would stop for an arrow like a quarter second after I would fire it, when I thought they were going to run, stuff like that. So here, when we have ad like this, I guess we got their med, or, you know, if we're just holding a point, I might expect them to jump. I don't know if it's a sixes thing or what, but holding on cliff is really good, because it's a lot harder to jump me, and I have a lot more room to surf and strafe out of there. So I like this hold a lot. And I think we're already calling to get me out. Because they have, I guess they have that here. We're both forced, right? I don't know, maybe we just didn't have numbers or something. Now we're going back in. Definitely baiting my team now. They have no medic. We have our demo scout in. This is a good deny. Block the cap. Let's think about that one. Let's think about that one. So we were sort of in like a 4v4 with our team on the point. So if we know it's spy time and I back out by myself, then the spy will likely kill me. If I stay in because I know the spy's back there and I'm with my team, I feel like I have more of a chance of surviving, because if we catch the spy as a team is more likely, then we can at least survive that fight. The third option is, so option 1 is I back up by myself, which I think would lead to me dying to spy, which is right there anyway. 2 would be staying with my team exactly like what happened, but, you know, the spy gets 1 and, like, stuffs the other one as they recommit with their red response. Or 3 is we all back out and give them the point. Maybe that was the call. I mean, we kind of went in here. We had to keep bodies on point because we were trying to contest, and obviously if they touch it, they get it. So if we're trying to stall, then, you know, we had to be on it. So maybe the call should have been to not contest in the first place, or leave the contest a lot sooner and just give them the point to make sure we get me out safe. But, you know, if we've been calling this whole time to capture the point, maybe I even run, like, forget spy time. Like, I should have run maybe 10 seconds ago. I don't know, and gone all the way back to spawn because we were 4 up. It's kind of like this. It's hard to say. We have lost control. That was a funny angle right there.
Doc, Pauling here. Take a look at this.
Now I think we have Slate this side. Pretty sure the med died when we were contesting there. So it's called the Sniper's Not China on Forge. So I like this. We have our buffing our soldier for the jump. Crit heal a heavy walking through the left side. Yeah, because we're watching a little bit more diligently for spy. So now this is good. My positioning here I think is pretty good. I don't like that so much of my team just backed out there. I don't know if everyone was reloading at the same time, but, like, you know, why did 3 guys back out? See, man, it's the scrim of cursed arrows. Why didn't Springle stay still and now stay still? Yeah, it's just something there's the cursed arrows. Here I would have liked to get on triple sooner, but we got so far so fast that, like, by the time I decided to click on it, it was already too late. And yeah, as I try to save myself and Rue, I guess I get myself and we sort of win the fight. But yeah. No, I'm calling that we have Uber and what we want to do with the Uber, but it still seems like we're not, like, anticipating it, right? Like, I'm saying, okay, we're going to use here when they're capturing the point, so get ready for them to come in, and then I'm staying in pocket, Triple's not totally with me, Space Ghost isn't ready to go, and then what? I have, like, a Pyro or something, you know? See? What the fuck are these arrows tonight? Why? So now I'm pretty hurt, but I know I'm not really going to take more than 50 damage at once. So if I take 50 damage, I leave. And if I don't, like this, then great, I get to stay in. Great find from spring rolls. I didn't spy check before that arrow, after that arrow, and here, yeah, once the soldier gets one rocket, I didn't really notice. He gets a second one, and I start calling soldier behind, but and then by the time he and the demo team up on me. That's fine. Not really too much my fault there. Especially since we have so many other people respawning with me. It wasn't like we were a lot down and already losing that clearly. So, that seems more like a team thing.
We have lost the control point.
So now we're chilling in spawn. I don't know if this is a sack or what. I mean, our demo, if you look in the top right, demo has full health, and soldier has full health, and our spy's already been dead. Like, is this like a totally split sack? Like, our demo just died. Soldier, I guess, went to 1 and survived. So, like, we lose our demo now, but, like, we have Uber. Like, you know, this whole, like, once we're 75% or something, we should have been starting to work our way through. Maybe even wait till we get Uber, right? So let's say 85, so I get one on, like, towards Cliff. We should have been ready to go. It's a little bit disjoint again. Like, I'm sure I'm calling our percentage and everyone... and everyone knows what we're trying to do. Wait, let me pause before we go in. Ooh. Right, damn. So, yeah, so we called what we wanted to do with this Uber. Right, we said like, okay, everyone going for a sack, and then we're going to use the Uber, and then it's a little bit disjointed again. This is a ringer demo, so it is what it is, but if we're going for that sack and building in spawn, like, I shouldn't still be in the spawn when I get 100, and I still sat around there, so it was an extra, like, 25 seconds that we just lost by sitting there, and then walk to cliff, and then get on cliff and buff people. But now, like, I was on the cliff, like, ready to go and drop off cliff, and then I was called to go down here to hill, so, like, our demo is now hurt before this fight, and I'm now taking a roller because there's aggro on hill instead of cliff. Like, this is another example. Like, I just took 50 damage. Like, if I take another 50, I have to force. So, like, and we're not even really in yet. Like, look where our scout is. I'm calling, I want to go in cliff. Our scout is almost on concrete, and our demo is hill. When I'm saying we need to, I'm walking into cliff with Uber. I want to put this in slow motion. Let's watch it half speed. So now, yeah, I'm scared if I take a single pipe, I'm going to die. So I just use now. I know they're close. They use very late compared to us. I get back on triple and speed boost back. I should have flashed Zukima, but, you know, in the chaos I didn't see. I should have walked out in a straight line here, but we got 4 picks. So I'm ready to go, but I'm also like, guys, come in. No, we're winning this. You know, no sniper, no demo. We win this fight. So... interesting. Got back at 100%. I'm playing the beam pretty well here, and they have very few things that can kill me. No soldier, no sniper, no demo. Just spy basically while diligent for. See me like constantly turning back around. So now we know that they're gonna come in for jumps on me because I believe actually we killed the medic after Uber. So now, okay, this is alright. I have no heavy here with me. Actually, yeah, we're using main right now. We're calling that we're expecting jumps. Yeah, like the soldier comes into me and our heavy is what's concrete. Okay. And I would like to have kept the beam on Watterson from here. But we're about to get, and we have our advantage, so now I'm getting close, ready to use this ad if they peek. And if they don't, then they're going to get suffocated by our team. You get picked by spy, you know what happens. I should be watching more because at this point I'm waiting for their call to do something. And like, as I'm in position though, they're not waiting for me. The team did have some good hustle here though. Sometimes after Uber I'll call like, look, okay, everyone die for med because I died and their med didn't, they're gonna have ads, so just go and sack for them. Sometimes we don't really have that hustle, but here we did. It was nice. So now we're... Oh, yeah, they just got now. I guess they delayed for someone, but now we know we're off Uber pushing into this because the medic doesn't have, and we're not healing very well. The demo goes down, so like I'm walking super slow, playing the beam. I'm here with a heavy, buffing a scout. This healer is excellent. A good arrow, thank fucking God. I think, yeah, like this spacing and positioning is fine. I'm definitely beating our team enough here. And it goes down. So now I should be getting ready to go. Springer's coming with me. Again, I throw a cursed arrow. We're 90 now, and they're 3 down with no sniper. So I'm 95, saying I'm on cliff, getting ready to go. But I think we got a little disconnected. Like I baited triple there too much. I don't know, I was worried to have just the 2 of us go in, even though now we'd be even and not advantage. But now Zuki goes and does 1,000,000 damage. I got a little bit overzealous, like I was trying to milk, and oh, that was so annoying. That straight into main would have been great. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have even kill binded when I got blasted again and like knew I wasn't getting out, but... Yeah, I definitely baited triple too much there. Like, we should have just used with me and him, even though we knew it was even. Like, we got a really good exchange too once Zuki went in, but I, like, just got excited that we were going to ream them and forgot that Pyro exists. So, yeah, that was my fault on both not using, like, not soloing a scout in the Uber, and then not, kill binding. And not, like, at least even using earlier. And I just get, like, double piped out of nowhere. Like here, you know, we're healing our demo, we're still like people are forward on point, you know, we have people next to me and stuff. I just get too piped. Like I don't know when to even fight like that. When they win if they get it. Is the call for me to leave and let them win? Or is it like, you know, that's a tough one. Like maybe my team wasn't spacing it out enough, I don't know. Okay, Suzuki's in. We want to start walking where space goes, so I'm a bit forward here. We don't walk, so I back up. I kind of like this position because I don't take the spam from behind rock. Now I just take a direct on the demo, who I presumed we were spamming. I'm kind of in that position before where, like, we have so many players forward, and this time I was sure that there was no one behind. Oh, this is kind of stupid. I wanted to arrow Ruse so bad because, like, one arrow would have won that mid so decisively for us. And, like, no questions of us dying there. So that was sort of a misplay. Like, when I got juggled in, sort of like, I don't know, even though I take a line around and try to hit him again. Yeah, like, if I'm at the point where I'm, like, in front of our fence, then I probably did something wrong. Like, I could be on the left side of our fence or the right side of our fence on the point, but I can't be, like, on it. Like, here, I probably should have used with triple again. But, like, we lost our demo and our pyro. So I'm like, I don't think I want to solo our scout here. Especially because so many of these Ubers are just kind of used. But, you know, we talked about it after. And it's like, if we can even just take me and our scout and make them distracted while we get more spawns and get back in position and stuff. And, you know, make them kind of forget about the control point for a little bit because they can't capture it. And then make them come back. It's kind of worth it. It's a lot better than now. Like, oh, great, we have a demo and scout Uber, but... now we're the ones who have to push into it. And if we get their scout here. I actually thought my after Uber positioning was a lot worse than this. Oh, someone gets my freaking sandwich. The spam is annoying. He's sitting in the another cursed arrow. Sitting in the dispenser here. So that was pretty good. Because you heal faster when you're healing a hurt person, and when I was in the dispenser, like, I'm in the dispenser, plus my own regen, plus the bonus regen of healing a hurt person, so I think that was fine for me to stay in when I had like 30 health. Yeah, I guess one shot from something would have killed me, but they would have had to get the shot so perfectly onto me from so far when we were in that fight. The Space Coast is lagging like crazy in this one. OBS kind of tanks my frames, so I apologize for the frames been a little bit. And then when Space Ghost does not have his frame rate issues, he's just actually that laggy. So now we want to contest, and if the demo's this close and he's getting this many kills on me, like in a row without having to move, like they're definitely not as pressured as they should be. So now look how much spam they're getting on us, and you know we have numbers on them, like their med's dead now. The server's gonna come in for me here. Now I want to milk and not use. I'm trying to just arrow. Look at these, 3 arrows, 4 arrows, like they're so close. That's so insane. These are some cursed arrows. Another one. Another one. That's nuts. So now we're 4 down, but we're like ready to go back in. So now I think we try and use now we use it, right? I think it would have been a bit better if we had gotten on it sooner. And now here's a bad spot where I flash spring rolls, but then I get excited and flash. So I'm like, okay, I can flash spring rolls and walk out. But then when Space Ghost comes in, I'm like, oh wait, we can turn the tide of this fight. But I should have been backing up when Space Ghost came in. Like if I see 30% Uber and I'm still just the same as a demo or scout, that's a problem. This is great for triple, thank you. Oh! Wait. Was I healing the spy or was... I had a speed boost, right? I don't know if that was the spy I was healing that whole time or if that was the real triple. And the spy just happened to like decloak instantly. Oh, of course, I hit the point blank, like, bugged arrow, and all these others don't work. This is fine. Now we're getting ready to, like, kind of take it into them. We know this 30 seconds, so they have to get on it pretty quick. So we're ready to take their exchange whenever they want to take it. You know, we don't want to give them room here, so... Playing forward with our demo and scout. Maybe triple is in a bit too much. Yeah, like, 9 to 30 health before the fight. Now I kind of have to use, like, super early. So I use now before they're even really in. Triple's hurt. The spacing is great. I mean, my teammates who want to go deep are going deep, and my teammates who are coming back for heals are coming to me. That's very well done. Also throwing a side point, obviously I arrow the heavy there. I'm kind of at the point where I'm ready to arrow anyone on point, but if everyone I see is at full health, it, like, you know, it reloads when I put it away, right? So I may as well just fling it at something or someone, so instead of just putting it back away. So I was fling it at, like, the first enemy I could put my crosshair on. It was just the same. So now I took 50 right away, and like the demo could pipe me again. So this is different from those other mids where it was lighter spam. Since I took 100 damage instead of 50, I'm like, okay, I have no liberty here. I must retreat. Oh, I went too far in. I think, like, I was so ready to tank triple and do a lot of damage to them there, and like win this mid with how great our team's positioning was. But, you know, I didn't know that heavy was so point blank. But, I mean, that's not even something I should have to worry about. Like, I shouldn't be in a position where the heavy could kill, like, 2 of my teammates and then kill me. Like, very well highlights that I was out of position. Damn it! Yeah, so I should have been, like... In that mid, we were winning. Like, I should have kind of done it like the other one. Like, people who want to go deep and can do a lot of work, let them go and do a lot of work. Here we kill their medic, but we're like 4 up, so what's the point of me staying there? Thank you, triple. Like right here, I don't know. We're calling which way to go, and like our team's going all different ways, and then like, yeah, like, you know, our heavy goes cliff, but our scout goes main, so I'm like, well, I guess I stay with our scout, and, you know, but I'm scared if someone comes to attack me, and then, of course, our heavy's hiding in a spot that we didn't clear, and we're going with Uber advantage. So that sucks. So now I see we're about even numbers, but they're about to get Uber, so we really want to do something before they get Uber, but, yeah, since we saw it didn't come in those 5 seconds of me taking a teleporter, then we got to regroup, because now they have full ad. So now what I should be doing is like healing these guys and getting ready to leave instantly, like playing from main or from the back of hill, because they have the ad here, right? So I'm kind of overstaying my welcome. Like the play here, maybe we kill the med because why didn't they use? But the play there was like, I don't think it was super bad. Like we knew they weren't all the way forward that they could kill me on halfway to hill. So I think the play was have me go like up the hill and then immediately back off. You know, like just to get enough heals in to help my team. I guess we must have killed the med at some point. Interesting. And the sniper kills me from rock. Yeah, it's even another one of those examples. Like I'm finally all the way out and nothing can kill me except the long range class now. So like, should I have been, you know, we had so much room that whole time. Should I have been so far away that I couldn't get sniped for like the 40 seconds that fight was going on? In case their sniper showed up at any point. And then now the sniper shows up once and kills me. It's tough. I mean, I guess the answer is yes. Like, this time I was so preemptive with their ad, though, that I'm, like, playing back, I'm ready to get out, and I was in a really good position and everything. I guess the only absolute thing I can say is I didn't have my scout with me for the speed boost. That would have been nice, but another cursed arrow, and a demo goes down, and I also go down. Like, yeah, again, here, we have, like, so many players in, and the demo just hits these god pipes. RSS spamming is so activated. I've never seen Watterson hit a single shot yet. There we go. And now we're 3 up. And I probably should be hitting my SP. Yeah, there we go. I'll take that. We're so far back now and it's so quiet that I feel confident that we'd get like sound cues if something was going on, and we know that our spawns are coming in like 4 seconds. So maybe I should have waited and spawned for those couple seconds before going in, but you know, even now, look, like I'm way back, trying to leave. Ready to get out, but we kind of have to contest this because there's 20 seconds, and Sniper and Smile are dead. Another cursed... Ooh, look at that lag from this man. Another cursed arrow. So now I'm ready to arrow someone coming from main, but no one came from main, so you know, it takes like a quarter of a second to shoot it before I put it away. Just like that. Thought that was R heavy for a second. All the spam. I think we even called that they had so much spam there, but this is fine. Having me back out, because now we should be calling to our team like get ready to lose this mid because we're so out of position and have no heals. But you know, if they're able to get us far forward, 77. Rue's in a great spot. We can push on that really conveniently. Because if anyone gets it close onto us, they die to Rue, and if anything's far, then they die to Space Ghost. So that was good spacing. So here we have slight numbers to set, but we have positioning on them. So I feel confident enough to go there. Now I can kind of chill in our mini. We're about to get Uber. Should that be Iron Space Ghost? Not sure what that was about. And like, do we exchange now? Like, fuck, you know. So I'm like, okay, well I guess I don't want these guys to die. Yeah, like that was not clear to me at all. If that was time for an exchange. Now we just get juggled. This is nice. Yeah, like, it was kind of fucked. Alright, so it's interesting that some of these, like a lot of these Ubers are kind of chalked up to, you know, just playing with the ringer demo who's not our main guy. Another cursed arrow. With that sandwich, I really like that. Now I can go and play this fence, which acts like a really nice shield, especially because my beam kind of curves like through it if you're at the right angle. Another cursed arrow. That would have been so sick to Arazuki there. Like that really would have like won us this fight. for sure. Should arrow him now, but like he's walking around. Sometimes I like to let people calm the fuck down before they get an arrow. Like if they need it, like yeah, keep running all over the place. You're gonna get it when you when you settle down. So now we're ready to go. Space Ghost is like in though, and we're ready with triple. I like this. I think we're too slow. Like I fucked up there. That was very bad for me. Because I saw like, hey, our heavy has crit heals and is in a great position on cliff. So like, if I use on our scout, like we're gonna have a really fantastic Uber. But if I can get our heavy 100 health extra on the way to fight this fight with, then that's excellent. But triple like beelined it for the point, and yeah, I had the speed boost, but I don't know. Like it was a little bit nice, but you know, it wasn't even the kind of thing I could communicate at that point, right? Like I can't say like, hey, wait, blessed arrow, thank God. I was like, oh wait, I can't hang out. I can't tell him to wait, you know, because he's already going. That would have been a very good Uber. And it's like, yeah, like an Uber. Like if let's say if the Uber is like 10% better if I buff Rue, it's like 80% worse if I drop triple. So going for the like I guess I should have just left the Rue. It's not like even really is needing a buff that bad. And taking triple, because now look at this, it's been like a minute I've been talking about this, which is a lot of time. We're getting some arrows now. Okay, so now we're 80 and we're down our pyro. Triple gets me out. Like we know we need point presence now. We're like almost a minute and a half down in time. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'll talk about that. Whoop. There we go. So that's an interesting one. And that one I'm still not totally sure about. When I've had a problem in sixes as well, and also in Highlander 2, is if I'm getting chased by something goes deep, goes behind us, whatever, and let me see if this helps. Something goes deep or goes behind us, then sometimes I have a tendency to like run away from the teammates who can help me. So like if I have a pyro who can help and a heavy who can help, and then I run around behind a corner, then I die anyway. And they're like, why did you leave me? So with triple here, my team was saying like, you should have run out to spawn, and you should have run all the way out. But the thing is, there's like, the scout was between me and triple. So like the scout could chase, if I run behind the wall, the scout can get to me before triple can get to the scout. It was kind of my thought in that split moment. So I'm like, okay, I should stay in with triple. And you know what, I'm so hurt, I can like bait the pack. And also like, even if I just barely got Uber there, but even if I force in the corner, it's almost as bad as me dropping, because we would spend like 80% of our Uber just getting triple to the point. So our Uber would be fading by the time he fires 1 to 2 shots on something. So using there was not the play, but the play is either do I back up and get out to spawn by myself where triple can help me, or do I stay where my teammate can fight and help me? Because, you know, it's the kind of thing like triple has a buff and I have a speed boost, and where, you know, maybe that scout took some damage on the way in and he doesn't have a buff, so like triple has to do 125 damage to him before he does over 150 damage to me. So at that point I'm like, okay, I feel good about our odds, and it's not triple's fault that, you know, like sometimes you don't win these fights, it's okay. The question is, should I have gone to spawn and risk abandoning triple, like where the scout can get to me and just, you know, be uncontested and kill me? Or should I have done what I did and stayed in, and then, which I still died for him. Maybe I'll talk to triple and see what he says. But yeah, that one, it's like, it's sort of an impossible situation, but probably shouldn't be. Maybe I should have just backed up to spawn, and like, you know, even by the time I get around the corner, like triple could have run too. But, you know, then I lose my speed boost too, which I was juking with, and I was trying to like bait the pack a little bit. I should have baited it a bit more, but I was only 20 something health. So yeah, that one's a tough one. Tough one, especially because, yeah, there's such little time on the clock too. All right.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Sam, let's talk about you milking. Yeah, using was not the play there, no matter what. But it was either like I get out and risk, risk the triple can help me, or I stay in and risk that I die. So even if we stay there too, like someone else could be there, like maybe someone on cliff, you know. And if I run out to spawn, it's definitely only triple can save me, and then make his job way harder of saving me. His positioning's pretty good. We have our demo very forward on point, heavy on rock. You know, I'm buffing guys on cliff. Everyone's coming in with crit heals. This is a well-oiled machine right here. A freaking another cursed arrow! Leave the double jump at the perfect moment. Okay, that's a good surf around their soldier. Of course, I bleed, and then I guess I died at the roller. I mean, because I even surfed around that first one perfectly. I don't know where Rue was. I don't think he was on cliff, but you know, like we knew they had Ad here though. So interesting that they sacked their soldier in demo before they used, or maybe they used on their demo and he just landed on me after faded. I kind of forget now, but yeah, my fault for staying in. Or maybe I should have surfed it out anyway. Yeah, there she goes. Alright, so I guess let's talk about some takeaways, right? So, there are scenarios that I was playing too far in and not playing with my team enough, but a lot of it was more about like a lot of it was lacking coordination from our team and what we wanted to do with stuff. So, it seems to me like it would solve a lot of problems if I try and be more and more explicit with what we want to do, and say like if we're with our demo and scout, like I need you both to play on me, like very close to me. Maybe I'll buff someone else, or maybe I'll do something, but be here and be ready. Like we can't have one guy going one way and one going another. We also can't have like, yeah, do you remember that time I was cliff, our demo was hill, and our scout was main, and we had to use an Uber? So like by the time I finally got to our demo, we're both half health and had to use on like the back of our hill, you know, stuff like that. And again, this isn't our demo, but I don't know. I also could be very much more ready to use to block point. And in a couple of these Ubers, I should have been more out. Like I was discussing with the team that I flash people on my way out sometimes. So I'm like, okay, if I flash no one, I have just enough to get out. But then I turn around, I'm like, oh, wait, but if I flash this guy, he could do something. Or if I flash that, you know. So or if I flash that guy, maybe they won't even try and chase me if like our heavy is flash. But like what is really our heavy flash going to do? If they're coming for me, right? So I guess, yeah, flash people less on the way out, but really just leave sooner is the solution. Because, yeah, if I'm already like 40% and we haven't gotten anything, it's not like it's going to get that much better if we're then at 20%. And, you know, if I stay in for those extra 20%. Yeah, so try and leave out of the Ubers a bit better, call what we're trying to do, you know. Unfortunately, having a ringer demo was a little bit of a blow too, but yeah, and also talking to triple, you know, and like playing off triple better and getting some more coordination there, because there was a time like we're going into point and I dropped him completely. Like I should have just tanked him and run in with him and ignored our heavy, and I didn't. And also like I didn't warn him or anything. Like we're gonna go, but like, you know, take 2 steps forward, 1 step back as we're making our way, because it's got so much faster. So if I, you know, and that's happened to us before too. Like if I let go of triple for a second, then we're out of luck. You know, some of the veterans, like I think of someone like Syath will stay, like, you know, have like the bubble around the medic and has played for a long time before the medic speed buff too. So it's like he's not really going to get outside of a beam's length, even if my beam is on him, you know. So with triple too, like if I take it off him for a little bit and triple suddenly too far for me to reach him, even if he goes down to 30 health, and then I have to use my Uber all on him, then that sucks too. So maybe we'll keep him like a little bit closer to me, but also keep me closer to him at this point, because I definitely dropped him when I shouldn't have. And I guess that's about it. Pretty insightful. I want to see how a scrim goes with our full team on this map, especially knowing now that I need to be calling a little bit better and like a little more, what's the word, trigger happy, I guess, with our Ubers. But all right, thanks.